Hi, Denise here from DenisePalayoga.com. Again, I'm here at the lovely studio Flying Monkey Yoga, which is my home base. And I am going to show you some hip openers. Hip openers are my favorite sequence of postures in yoga because they open your hips. And also because we hold tightness and tension in our hips. It's part of that chakra that holds that tension, especially in women. It's part of our reproductive system, so we hold a lot of tension there. Oftentimes when you come into hip openers, you might feel tightness, and it might not be physical, it might be something mental, maybe something you need to let go in your mind. So when you come into these poses, focus on breathing, focus on concentrating on your breath and not on having your mind wander into thinking, oh, this is so tight, this is so hard. Just be present, breathe deep, and find your journey into happy hips. Let's begin. I'm going to start off standing and then step back into a low lunge. So from the top of your mat, hands at heart center, we're going to step back into a low lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, folding forward, hands to the floor. Bend both knees, and now take a nice wide step back with the right leg. Start by dropping your right knee onto the mat. Toe heel the left foot out and bring both palms to the inside of your left foot. For your alignment, make sure that the left knee is directly on top of the left heel. Now hug. Hug the left knee into the left shoulder. Lift the heart, finding alignment in the spine. And here, if this is challenging, you can always take a block and place a block underneath your hands. Take a couple breaths. Gazes forward, straight line of alignment from the tailbone, spine, neck, and up through the head. Curl the right toes under, and without moving the hips, raise the right knee off the mat. And again, back leg is so strong and engaged, lifting the knee away from the mat, lengthening through the spine. Take a couple of breaths. Keep hugging the left knee into the left shoulder. One more breath. Let's come into a twist. Press down into the right palm. As you twist to the left, you're twisting over the left bent knee. Sweep the left arm up to the ceiling for 3 breaths. 2 more. Final breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly bring the hands back to center. Drop the right knee onto the mat. From here, coming into lizard pose, just turn the left foot out about 45 degrees. So now the left toes are pointing to the left corner of the mat. Come on to the outer edge of your left foot. This is quite intense. So you can stay right here and just soften. Soften through the left hip, allowing the weight of your body to open the left knee out to the left wall. When you look down at your foot, make sure the entire outer edge of your foot is in line with the baby toe so you're not tickling your foot. Lift the heart. Now you can stay here for the next few breaths. If you want a challenge, come down onto your forearms. You can come down onto your forearms or you can come onto a block. Take about 3 breaths. 2 more. 1 more breath. Further challenge, curl the right toes under, raise the right knee off the mat. Take about 4 breaths here. 3 more. So this is working with our opposing forces of energy. Strong and soft, organic and muscular. Soft through the left hip, strong through the back leg. Flex and engage the muscles in the back leg. Press the heel away from the wall behind you. This is your last breath. Inhale. Exhale, drop the right knee. Slowly start to push up onto the palms of your hands. Draw the left knee in and gently shift the hips back to release. From here, just start to come up onto the fingertips. Walk your fingertips back, toe heel the left foot into the center. Come onto your heel and flex the foot for a hamstring stretch or a runner's stretch, or what I call half Hanumanasana, right? The half splits. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hinge and fold. Flexing the foot, toes and knees both point up to the ceiling in the same direction. And use your breath here. Inhale, come up a bit. Exhale, lengthen and deepen. Take a couple more breaths. Final breath.
your next inhale, slowly start to plant the left foot onto the mat. Bring your fingertips on either side of the left foot, so we're in a low lunge again. Curl the right toes under, raise the right knee. Now float to the top of your mat, forward bend, other side. Inhale, halfway lift, off of the heart, lengthening the spine. Exhale, folding forward. Bend both knees, take a nice wide step back with the left leg coming into your lunge. So find your lunge here. Drop the left knee onto the mat, toe heel the right foot out, and bring both palms to the inside of your right foot. And again, alignment is having the right knee directly on top of the right heel. To feel a little more of a stretch through the hip and groin, toe heel the left foot back a little further. Keep drawing the left thigh bone down towards the mat. Press the palms into the mat, lift the heart. And again, check in. Check in and see if you're holding on to breath. Check in and see if you're breathing too fast. And just come back to that focus, that practice of focus. Practice of breath. Curl your left toes under, nice and strong. Raise the left knee off the mat. Back leg is so strong and engaged. Heart is lifting. Take a couple breaths. Keep hugging the right knee into the right shoulder. We're always hugging into the center line of the body, drawing energy in. One more breath. Let's twist. Press down into the left palm, start to twist to the right. As you twist to the right, sweep and extend the right arm up to the ceiling and open the heart up to the sky. Draw the shoulder back and open up like you're a sunflower opening up to the sky. Take 2 more breaths. 1 more breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly come back to center. Drop the left knee onto the mat. Coming into lizard pose, turn the right foot out 45 degrees. From here, come onto the outer edge of your right foot, aligning the entire outer edge with the baby toe. So when you look down at your feet, the toes are lined up like little soldiers. Lift the heart. And again, you can stay right here. This is quite intense. Or if you want to start to challenge yourself, come down onto your forearms. If this is challenging, come onto a block and then onto your forearms. Just bring the floor up to you. There's no right or wrong. You just have to find your balance. That balance to be right at that point in the pose where you're allowing yourself to open but not straining. You can stay here, but if you want to challenge yourself further, curl the left toes under, raise the left knee off the mat. Take 4 breaths. Back leg is engaged. Heart is forward, softening through the right hip. 2 more. Final breath. Inhale. Exhale, draw off the left knee. Slowly push up onto the palms of your hands. And as you draw the right knee and shift the hips back to release. From here, start to walk the hands back. Toe heel the left foot into the center of the mat. Come right onto your heel and flex your foot. Inhale, lift the heart. And as you lift the heart, you're going to draw the heart forward, flat back, shoulder blades roll back and down. Exhale, hinge. Move with breath. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming deeper. Press the heel into the mat, and almost as if you're trying to drag the heel back, drawing the head of the femur into the hip socket. So it's a scissoring action. Draw the right hip back as you draw the left hip forward. Take 2 more breaths. Final breath. On your next inhale, start to bend the right knee. Firmly plant the right foot onto the mat. Walk your fingertips on either side of the right foot. Again, we've come back into the low lunge. Curl your left toes under, raise the left knee off the mat. Now float to the top of your mat, forward bend. Again, flat back, offering your heart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to heart center.